Welcome back to the next episode of Valkyria Chronicles. Today we'll be doing parting ways and maybe a skirmish, but I'm not sure yet. For now, let's watch this episode. Silence.
Sir, may I come in?
No.
Reese, any results on that thing I asked you to look into? Yes,
Yes.
sir. For starters, this bullet you gave me.
It's
Its
Gallium.
shape and markings perfectly match rounds used by an experimental Gallian sniper rifle.
Alright.
I see. So Alicia really was shot by someone inside the Gallian
It's
force.
treason.
So, any leads on who fired it?
Yes, sir. It...
Who?
Tell me, Kreese.
The night before the shooting, records show Lieutenant Lanza checked out the rifle.
What? Valdio had the gun?
All the
Are you sure that's not some mistake?
It's rare for a tank commander to ask for a sniper rifle, so the clerk remembered it. Sir, only 2 of those rifles exist right now. One is confirmed to be locked in the arsenal.
Valdio is a traitor, apparently.
The other was checked out to Lieutenant Lanza and has yet to be returned. I can't. It's hard for me to believe, too.
Yeah, understandably so.
Valdio?
Let's see what happens next.
Hey, Valdio. You in? Guess not.
He's hiding.
Notes on the Valkyrian race. The anthropology of the Valkyria.
He's been doing his
Maybe he
research.
was reading up on the enemy. This is his handwriting. Alicia must be made to awaken. What?
That's an obvious admission of guilt. Why would you write that down?
Alicia must be made to awaken. No matter how much I try, I can think of no other way. I almost wish I had never joined them on that expedition to the Barius ruins. I'm convinced that the inner chamber was built to admit only Valkyria. But the door opened at her touch. That could only mean that the blood of their tribe courses through her veins.
Aye.
Still, I was shocked to find her bathed in that uncanny light that night in the field. Though I doubted my eyes, I never once doubted. That light was the Valkyrian blue flame.
I mean, I get it.
I had no choice but to accept the simple truth that Alicia is one of them.
Indeed.
I'd already begun to question all I knew. The walls of the temple sanctum were inscribed with the Valkyrier's account of history. History as it truly was. We are all taught of the Darkson calamity, and how their actions forever scorched the land.
Yes.
But this account told a different story.
Oh my.
The Valkyrie invaded this land from the north, slaying the indigenous Darkson people as they came. Their grasp of Ragnite technology and the art of war were vastly superior. They trained the destructive power of Ragnite on the Darkson's land, burned it to ash, then had the gall to pass the blame for their inhuman deeds off on their Darkson slaves. Darksons have borne that stigma ever since, while the Valkyrie became godlike saviors.
I mean, godlike is what they are. Saviors, not so much.
The victors simply rewrote the history books.
Which is how it always goes. History is written by the victors, because,
The
well,
Barius ruins promulgate a lie to all but their own descendants as hard fact. Reading about the Valkyrie's power, the true face of these saviors, left me stunned.
because the losers in war can't write history anymore. Generally.
Yet at the same time, I cannot help but think of how useful it could be to us now.
Yeah, an unstoppable superhuman weapon is always a good thing to have on your side.
Since then, I've investigated every text and report on the Valkyria I could find. They lead me to believe that at least a few scions of the Valkyria must have survived to this day. All across Europa, these rare individuals live and die unaware of their own nature.
Fair.
But history has recorded rare cases of individuals who have awakened to their powers.
Like whom?
Their stories share one common thread. All of them suffered grave wounds before awakening.
That sounds like a problem.
If those accounts are correct, the blood of the Valkyria stirs at the approach of death. Their power, having slept for thousands of years, bursts awake at one step shy of the end.
That's one hell of a phoenix down.
Once awakened, if one of these individuals takes hold of the refined Ragnite arms of their ancestors, they make their mark on history as one of the Valkyria of old.
Fair enough.
I couldn't stop myself. I stole the Valkyrian lance and shield out of the university archive. Supposedly their blood serves to amplify the Ragnite's natural power. I have no idea what science lies behind it. Perhaps it's a consequence of their origins in the Ragnite-rich northern regions. Regardless of the reason, the Valkyria's life force itself calls forth a reaction from the stone.
Fun.
The enemy Valkyria decimated our forces on the Magyar plains. I could not afford to stay my hand on account of ethics. I had the rifle, and I forced myself to use it.
That's an admission of guilt.
I shot her. I placed the lance and shield on her unconscious form. I was racked with insecurity and guilt, hands red with blood of my best friend's love.
Even Valdio sees that they wanna fuck.
Now I know. The choice I made was right.
Yeah, Valdio, do the ends justify the means? Is that the kind of world we're living in?
Valdio!
Oh yeah, Welkin's pissed.
Hello, Lieutenant Gunther. Is something wrong?
Yes.
Valdio, where is he?
Sir, Captain Virat just called him in. He left only a minute ago.
Well, time to court-martial his ass. I like Valdio as a character. He obviously tries to do good, even if he goes the wrong way about it. Yet still, he's a great character and I like it. Conflicted.
Valdio, I'm only going to ask you this once. Was it you who shot Alicia?
Yes.
Yeah. I shot her.
Punch him in the face!
Tell me why. Why did you have to shoot her? The people.
Because you need to be close to death.
Gallia needed her. Now let me ask you a question. How else do you think we could have won that battle?
Not.
If
You
not
couldn't
for
have.
Alicia's power, Gallia would have most certainly lost. We
True.
still can't. And not just this battle. I'm talking about Gallia's future. How else are we supposed to survive Welkin? Caught on either side by giants. It's Alicia. Our Valkyria. She's the only one who can protect us from them. Wrong.
I mean,
Our side gaining power won't end this war. All it does is escalate the conflict.
they already brought the
That's
Valkyria.
enough. Listen to each other. You may both be right, but still, you're both very wrong. I don't claim to have the perfect answer either. However, regardless of the reason, attacking one of your own comrades is deplorable.
I
By
agree.
Gallian military law, I remand you to the stockade until further notice, Faldio. And you, Welkin. 24 hours in isolation for engaging in fisticuffs.
That sounds funny. Also, my cat is just plopped down on my lap while my controller's charging. He's lucky he's so cute.
Chapter 15. Citadel Gear.
Let's see. I guess we'll make this a story episode because I don't feel like doing a skirmish. I might add the skirmish as a time thingy.
Thanks to the victory at
I
Magyar,
don't
our
work
forces
my
have
words.
pushed the enemy back to the border. The Imperials are currently holed up in the citadel at Girlendio.
Hardly now.
Irlandio.
I have no idea where that is. Oh,
A crucial checkpoint along the commerce routes tying Gallia to the east since medieval times. The pass at Girlendio had been fortified for ages.
it's time to storm a castle.
The existing structure was rebuilt as a modern fortress during the First European War, and its grounds were littered with the casualties of war.
How did they take
In
it
the
over?
current war, it housed the Empire's command center, and now it stood as their final stronghold.
It's one of those things like, if you have a castle, it's easier to protect it than
What's
to
our strategy for attacking
take
the
it over.
Citadel, Captain?
I still haven't received any details on our orders from above yet.
Oh, stop your worrying, Virat. I came here myself to give you your orders.
That's always a good sign. Cough, cough.
General Damon, I'm honored, but why not just send a messenger?
Because you're all about to die again.
Your regiment really showed him up out there at Magyar.
True.
In return, I'm granting you the honor of assaulting the Citadel at the van of the army.
Defend.
Sir,
Here are your orders. There's a supply line running into the Citadel. We're sending a train car loaded down with explosives along it to blow us an entrance. The militia will run along the track ahead of it, flipping the right rail switches.
flipping rail switches, sir? This while dodging a hailstorm of bullets? That sounds like a suicide mission, sir.
As usual.
What are you talking about? It's the perfect challenge for your fearless crew.
I mean,
If we succeed here, the Empire will finally be forced out of Gallia for good.
let's hope so.
You'll pave the way for the real army. You got that, Virat?
Damn it! Another mission they don't have the guts to do themselves.
Yup.
Maybe. But it's a mission that somebody still needs to do.
Also, yep.
Precisely. As the General said, if we win, the Empire will be driven out of Gallia. Let this be our final battle. I'll await good news from the field. Dismissed.
Good luck. Let's see what happens next.
Mother, where are you?
Hey! There's a survivor here! It's too late for the mother. Come on, we've got to get the child out. Now!
Oh, the mother's dead.
Where are you?
Dead.
Mother! Mother!
Sire, Your Grace.
That incident grows old and stale. Silvaria, what news have you from the front?
Sire, they seek to push our soldiers past the border, and the total of their forces approach those of our own.
I see. The advantage now begins to sway towards the other side. It seems the loss at Magyar has ended our hopes of strolling through the gates of Rondkreis.
Yup.
The fault lies with me. This would be over had I but won at Magyar.
Yeah.
Your Grace, grant me another chance, I beg you. Please
No.
allow me to fight for your glory, sire.
Dear Silvaria, do you truly wish to be of help?
Yes, more than anything. From the time you saved me, Your Grace, I've known that I love you more than I do my own life.
That's
Sire, I
extreme.
want to work in the service of your dreams.
Very well. So, Silvaria, you report that the strength of our opponent now matches our own. In that case, let the fire of destruction rain down upon them. Use the final flame of the Valkyria.
But...
That doesn't sound good.
Your Grace!
The hour of your death shall mark the inauguration of our rule. Farewell, Silvaria.
He just asked her to kill herself. That's an interesting shot.
Can't say I'm impressed, Your Grace. Making a lady cry?
Yeah.
This is simply one of a number of scenarios we'd planned for since before Magyar.
Fair.
If her prowess as a Valkyria is insufficient, Silvaria's uses quickly narrow to one alone.
I mean... Fair. My cat's getting grumpy.
There's a messenger here for you straight from Castle Randgrease.
So there is. Let him wait. I have no time for simple messengers.
I need to move my cat because he's being a grumpy little bitch. He moved himself. Good.
We are set to commence Operation Steel Scythe. Jaeger, prepare to return back east.
What? Then it's... the Marmota's finished?
Oh my.
It is. Word has come that it has completed its trial run.
Another
The
weapon.
Galleons are hasty to assume victory. We shall see them gutted yet.
Probably.
I'm sorry.
An understandable reaction. Another episode. And I see 2 battles in the near future. Which is gonna be fun.
Is everybody here?
No. Still no Alicia, boss.
Right. Well, let's start.
I already heard from another squad. We're prepping some tracks for a bomb.
Yup.
That's right. It's a rough one, but this is a critical mission.
This is the militia. We're used to getting all the bum missions by now.
Oh, fair.
With that settled, there's one question I gotta ask you, boss. Alicia's Valkyria powers and all. You plan to use those this time too?
They were never part of the
No,
plan.
Marco, of course I don't. I have faith in your natural abilities. Who needs Valkyria when I've got you all?
Good answer. I'd expect no less from you, boss.
Good.
We're ready for anything out there. After all, this could very well be it.
Yeah, we're fine. You go be with Alicia, boss. She needs you real bad right now.
Oh my.
All right.
That's
You
forward.
all know what you're doing.
That's really forward.
But does he? This is a tough one. Even for Nature Boy.
Show some respect, Rosie.
Having Alicia and the boss moping around is a drag for the whole squad.
Yup.
I hope for everyone's sake they can pull out of this funk real soon.
Yup. Me too. Me too.
Alicia, there you are. What's up?
Look at this, Welkin. Guess what? I found some lion's paw growing while I was out on my walk.
More flowers.
Here you go. Very sharp. Makes you look like a real gentleman.
Well, thank you.
This is weird. There are many other things to talk about right now. Alright.
Welkin. They said it was Valdio. Is it true?
Yup.
Afraid so.
Then when I walked through camp before, some of them got down on their knees, like they were worshipping me. Praise the Valkyria, the Godchild. They were...
Well, you're in a cult now.
save Galia. Me. I mean, what am I supposed to say to that?
Alicia,
Do a backflip.
What kind of life can I live from now on?
I wish I knew.
Wow, I'm sorry. Guess that was pretty heavy. Here we
Yes.
are right before the last battle, and I'm not helping things one little bit. Don't worry about me. Sergeant Alicia Melchiot, sir. Reporting. And ready for duty. My mind is focused on the mission. See you later, boss.
Run, bitch, run.
Alicia.
Well, as you can see, there's a battle here, but for now, I will go to the skirmishes. Because we've got 2 battles here. Well, I'll do one, and if I've got time, I might do another. But for now, I will see you in a second. Hit that music! see, I've got an A rank for that skirmish. It went swimmingly, except for a few deaths. I hope you enjoyed it, and well, next time we won't be doing this skirmish. Oh, what the hell? I was not aware of this page. What the f... Okay. This is news to me. Might look at that later. For now, next time we will continue the story and start the fight for Garlandio. Have a wonderful day, a lovely evening, the best of afternoons, and a good morning. Goodbye.